Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to come and talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. When I tell y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I have enjoyed both parts of the reunion. I think this is the first time in a long time. Sometimes I do feel that reunions usually can just be two parts. Even though, if we're going to be honest, the second half of Beverly Hills was not, it wasn't just this explosive second half, but I still enjoyed this season of Beverly Hills. Oh, there's a bug in the car. I still enjoyed this season of Beverly. Get out, baby. Go. Okay. I'm not gonna act like the diva. I think the diva girl, if a bug would have been in her car, honey, she would have been girl. Shout out to Erica De Niro TV, girl. If a bug was in her car, girl, she probably would have set the whole car on fire. Hello. Oh, anyways. I think it's so cute. This is gonna sound so crazy. This is gonna sound so crazy. I think it's so cute when girls have like girly ways, like when girls freak out over bugs. I mean, am I a girl? Because I freak out. I don't freak out like that. Anyways, so let me get back to the review. So, anyways, okay, the review. The season was good to me. I thought this was. Let me make sure my door's locked. I thought this season was cute. I was entertained. I don't have any complaints. I for me, this is just for me. I do want us to get back to the good old days when the housewives, it just was about conflict within the group. Of course, if mess happens, we'll talk about it. But I think we got off track. And as much as people don't like to say it, y'all really do, not y'all, but y'all, shout out to the diva, love when they have these salacious stories, these dark seasons. Y'all go up for it. Y'all don't want to admit it, but when the girls be fist fighting and throwing out all types of allegations and old people getting robbed, girl, that's when the girls tune in. Instead of it just being the days where Nene couldn't get into Sheree's party. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss those. I miss those housewife days. I don't need it to be girl, this heavy. Of course, because we're in 2024, certain things will be discussed if certain things, girl, come up, right? But everything ain't gotta be like this dark, over the top, old people getting robbed and all types of stuff like that. Like, girl. Now if it just happens, it happens, I guess. But anyways, girl, we just gonna talk. A part of me wants to go back. I'm not going. I'm not going back and watching these old seasons. Some of you wanted me to really go back and not rewatch, but watch the seasons before I started reviewing New Jersey, um, and watch from the beginning. And I was like, no, girl, no. But a part of me does want to go back because I don't think I'm invested in New Jersey like that. I think I'm starting to become invested in Beverly Hills. A part of me wants to go back and watch from the beginning, seasons one up, because I tell y'all when y'all right and when I'm wrong. My good eye is on Kyle Richards. I'm starting to see what people say about Kyle being sneaky, underhanded. Like Kyle, Kyle is my girl, but my good eye is on Kyle. I don't, even though people tell me stuff, I have to see it for myself. You can tell me all day long that Kyle is this or this person is that. If I don't see it, I don't see it. Now, once I start to see it, then I'll say, oh, girl, I see what y'all talking about. If I never see it, then I just never see it. But I'm starting to see Cal for her works. Let me say something. They all do it. They all play this game of acting like they don't know what's going on. Garcelle does it. Sutton does it. Cal does it. Dorit definitely does it. Right? They all like to play this game. So we're going to tug on a little bit of everybody's wig this episode. Right? We're going to start out with Cal. Cal was playing in Sutton's face. Dorit was playing in Sutton's face. Just like she said, you're not going to say, you smart enough not to say that I have a drinking problem. You're smart enough not to say that I have an eating disorder. But girl, anybody who watched this season knows for a fact that Cal and Dorit both insinuated, especially Cal with the eating disorder stuff. Cal insinuated that Sutton had an eating disorder. We're not gonna sit and play that game. We're not gonna sit and play that game. And then here come your homegirl, Anna Michelle, also pushing that narrative. And then Dorit insinuated that that Sutton had a drinking problem. And then tried to, I don't know what you do, girl. And just like Sutton told her, girl, Miss Carcass out. What I tell you? I'm sorry. I know y'all love Dorit. I ain't got no issues with Dorit. Except Dorit is an unconscious Karen, and she need to get it together before we start calling you hello. But when I tell you they was swinging Dorit every which way but loose this reunion, baby, when I tell you Crystal, between Crystal, Garcelle, and Sutton, baby, they both got some licks in on Dorit. Girl, when Sutton told Dorit, well, I don't know what you do, Miss Carcass out, girl, and said you could have carcass laid all across your carpet. She said something along those lines. And when all Dorit could just do. Oh, bitch! When I tell you, I was in my house hollering because I watched it twice. I watched it this morning. It was like 4:00 in the morning. It was late. I can't remember the time. It was late. I was up watching. When I tell you, I was in girl watching TV, laughing my ass off. When I tell you, girl, they was on Dorit's ass, and all Dorit could do was just like this, like look, like. Girl, I tell you. When I tell you Sutton was gagging the shit out of Dorit and she didn't have nothing to say back to Dorit. It was so funny. This reunion was funny. I was laughing. The first like 27 minutes, I was laughing my ass off. Um, but yeah, Cal likes to play this game. Dorit was playing this game too of acting as if they didn't. Cal was, to me, Dorit more so insinuated that she had a drinking problem, and Cal kind of hopped on board with the before 10 a.m., right? And then Cal insinuated that that Sutton had an eating disorder, saying, here we go. I told you, I don't know why people like to pull up beside me. I don't get it. It is 117 empty. Do y'all see this? I know y'all see this parking lot behind me. Do y'all see cars anywhere? You don't. Because the parking lot is empty. So I'm so confused on why cars always want to pull beside me. When I tell you I get frustrated and upset over the dumbest stuff. You would think stuff that I'm supposed to get upset over, I don't get upset over. Girl, like stuff that I really should be upset and marching in the street, I'll be like, oh girl, I get mad over because somebody pulled up beside me. On the parking, I just don't get it. I don't. It happened to me yesterday, and I really don't understand people who do stuff like that. Maybe I could see if the sun was just shining, right? And you wanted to park underneath a tree. Look at her. Girl, you on camera, girl. Did nobody tell you to pull beside me? Look at her. Girl. Who is that? That's Asian fish. She cute. Oh, she cute. Still don't take away from I don't know why you pulled up beside me. Look at her. Oh, she's a cutie. Oh, she's so cute. She looks like she might be like 25. Where's she going? Now I want to know where she's going. Anyway, that's the only excuse you have pulling up beside me. Because right here it's all trees. Well, it's trees right here. So I could see if you wanted to park your car. But girl, you know, that's a lot. It ain't no tree. I'm not even underneath no tree. I was trying to give her a reason. I was trying to give her an excuse. Anyways, but yeah, Kyle is full of shit. Kyle know exactly what she was trying to do. And then she like tried to switch the conversation in the midst of them arguing. Um, then she tried to play like I don't know if they chopped it up. You know, they edit these shows the way they wanted to edit it when they want us to believe something. Kyle started talking about why do you think that you guys are owed an explanation about what goes on in my bedroom? Girl, did somebody? I was so confused. Did somebody mention something about her bedroom this season? I was like, where did that come from? Kyle basically said, I ain't gonna lie, girl. When Kyle told Sutton, basically you ain't have nothing going on this season except for some cashmere sweaters. No, what she say? She say cashmere sweaters and girl a dating coach. Girl, I tell I scream. Girl, that was on each other's ass this episode. The girls was getting in some licks. Girl, Kyle got her a couple of licks in. This black boy is so fine to me. Oh yeah, when Kyle told Sutton basically she didn't have anything going on this season except for buying a horse and girl some cashmere sweaters. Girl, when Sutton later on in the episode, Sutton was like, "So you gonna talk about my horse?" Oh, girl, you rich and really ain't got nothing really going on in your life when you get offended by somebody bringing up your horse. Girl, I said, come on, rich white woman. Um, you have a horse and a dating coach. Okay, this is what I have to say about this. I've talked about this in one of my other reviews on one of my black shows. Okay, a part of me does think it's unfair to think because someone does not have this salacious story that means they don't have a storyline. Now, you may not like the storyline, but that doesn't mean that they don't have one. Like, the truth of the matter is, Sutton's storyline this season was her basically finding her way, her buying her horse, um, her going through the motions of just going through life. Like I think the only time we want to give somebody a storyline is if it has to do something with like a divorce or a separation or but in real life, even though we know that this reality TV show is produced, girl, people don't have a lot going on. So I do feel like sometimes we are hard on reality TV stars because don't nobody have that much going on. Like Garcelle's storyline was her dealing with her kids and her kids wanting to move out and her how she is as a mother. Garcelle might not be dating nobody. So if she ain't dating nobody, then how the hell, girl, we gonna talk about her dating someone if she's not dating someone? Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I think that we have to sometimes give these girls and boys grace or at least some understanding that, girl, what they have going on in their life at that moment is what they have going on. And even though it may not be this over the top storyline that we want to see, does not take away from the fact that that's their storyline. That's what they're going through in their life at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then we get upset when the girls start to create storylines, right? Because it's like, oh, because your storyline isn't entertaining enough, you need to get off the show. So then the girls start to create stuff. Like, let me act like I'm in a relationship. Let me start acting like I'm going out on dates when I really don't want to date. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sutton says that, Kyle believes that Sutton came in. Y'all be thinking, girl, it's all, believe it or not, all the housewives are on Twitter, even if they're on a burner account. Hello? They reading the comments, they watching YouTube videos, they know what the people are saying. That's why Kyle said you came in this season after me, because people were saying that online. Kyle just didn't come up with that out the blue. I don't think Sutton was coming in to the season after her. I mean, girl, if we hear stories about you and your husband getting a divorce, is no one supposed to bring it up? Like, are we not supposed to say anything? Like, nobody's supposed to say anything about your husband and you possibly getting a divorce, or what they said on people.com or Entertainment Tonight. And while Sutton may not have the most interesting storyline, Sutton makes up for it by being, girl, Scooby-Doo Mysteries. It's one thing if Sutton was just floating in the background like Crystal. Now, we want to be honest about it. Crystal. Now, we want to say somebody had no storyline. It was Miss Crystal. Crystal's brother had a storyline. Hello? Crystal ain't have no storyline. So we're going to be honest about it. Crystal ain't really got no storyline, but Crystal ain't got nothing going on in her life either. So what is Crystal supposed to do? Make up something? I think at that point, I will say this much. I'm going backwards. I will say this much. At that point where you don't have nothing, you need to be a friend of, at least. Like, Crystal shouldn't have been no main housewife. Crystal ain't really got nothing going on. Like, you ain't got nothing to give us. Girl, the only thing that Crystal, like your brother, girl, your brother not, no, If you don't have nothing to give, and if your life is just, and ain't nothing wrong. I think it's perfect when you ain't got a lot of shit going on in your life, right? A lot of chaos and confusion. But if that's the case, where you don't have any no, it's nothing going on with your kids, nothing going on with your husband, nothing going on, like your brother. Like, okay, girl, you need to be a friend of, because you wasting space for somebody else. So I do think sometimes it's okay to, girl, give the girl a little bump down. Anyways, and girl, by the middle of this season, girl, they should have said, Crystal, okay, girl, you ain't got nothing going on. We're gonna go ahead and make you a friend. Girl, why was Santa Ana Marie at the reunion? Did she say anything? Oh, she did. I forgot. They got mad at Sutton. Well, no, I just told a lie. They mentioned Sutton's $300,000 a month alimony. Let me say something. As much money as Sutton got, Sutton don't bring. The girls don't really talk about money like that. So I didn't think it was anything wrong with Sutton kind of tooting her own horn. Like, oh girl, it's 300,000. That's after taxes. Because Sutton really is not. I haven't seen Sutton really go in and talk about her money like that. So I didn't have an issue with it. You know, girl, Anna Michelle basically said that the people that she know, they don't really brag about money like that. Girl, Anna Michelle, my stomach itch. Sorry, y'all. Anna Michelle, girl, you better hope you don't come back next season. Because if you come back next season, you think that Sutton would be on everybody else's ass. That definitely gonna be on your ass and your husband's ass. Because they say your husband was out here stealing pussy in college. Hello, allegedly. So you might want to go ahead and hop off the TV screen. Because if not, next season, your ass gonna be on fire. Then you ain't got nothing to do with what your husband allegedly did in college. But girl, that's your husband now. Girl, when Kyle said when Kyle said you came after me, and then Sutton said what, and then Kyle said what? All this reunion was funny to me. They bring up Dorit being on a budget. Dorit, I don't know if Dorit on a budget or not, but girl, it was given budget. Dorit's tagline for this season had to do something with her and fashion. But the truth of the matter is, Dorit wasn't giving you fashion like that. Dorit was giving you very much laid back PTA mom this whole season. She might throw a little outfit on here or there, but for the most part, she wasn't living up to her tagline. I do know that. And so when you hear PK talk about basically Dorit being high maintenance now, and you hear the stories about them having money issues in the headlines, and now you see Dorit, girl, pulling back and wearing Levi's and comeback boots, girl, right? you start to think, maybe it is some truth to the rumors, right? Dorit says there's no truth. I'm not on a budget by my husband. Andy says, so you are on a budget, just not by your husband. No, I'm not. Girl, okay, girl. Because it sounds like you on a budget, but okay, Dorit. She talks about the 10K going to Marshalls and somebody stealing the money out of her bag. I thought it was cute because I didn't think Dorit went to Marshalls Home Goods. I think it's cute when we do see moments of regularities with these women, right? Now I don't want to see the girls always at Marshalls and Ross dressed for less, cause girl, that means you too regular. And girl, I don't want to watch. I don't turn on the Housewives to see just regular all the time. But it's cute when we see those moments, right? They go to Marshalls, Home Goods, Zara. That's cute. Potomac, they have too many. They have too many moments. You got the girls in Potomac spending $68.90, and you got Sutton over here spending $68,000 on a pair of earrings. Girl, and then almost $50,000 for her daughter. Hello? Um, girl, okay. This is the thing with Garcelle. Garcelle don't like Dorit. And I don't know if she just can't come out and say it because it's not good for the show. But Garcelle does not see it for Miss Dorit. Okay? At all. And it's clear as day. Now, with that being said, it is hard. I, I don't want to. I don't like going into a space where I feel like okay, no, okay, I said that the wrong way. I don't want to believe that everything that these women do on these shows is just for a storyline. Like in real life, it's like who in the hell would make up a storyline about them being robbed, right? Like who would do that? Like all for us. Like I know y'all ain't that like low down and want to remain on TV to the point where you would conjure up a story about you being robbed. Like I know it's not that deep for you to remain on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So it's kind of like when I look at it through that lens, it's like, girl, I know Dorit ain't that low down and trifling because she want to be on TV that bad, right? But I've been telling y'all since last season, and I'm gonna say it again. The story had not even holes, baby, potholes. I'm talking about Houston, Texas potholes. The girls who live in Houston know what I'm talking about, girl. These roads be so rough down here. You know what's so crazy, girl? The potholes in Houston, girl, they really be the worst when you go through the neighborhoods that have a little bit of money, right? You could drive down the neighborhoods and tell by the houses, by the apartments, that girl, okay, girl, they paying a couple of dollars over here, but girl, they got holes all up and down the street. Girl, I don't understand. God, I'd be pissed off. Um, but anyways, so this is the thing with the whole robbery stuff. Garcelle ain't said shit that really and truly ain't nobody else thought. While it may be insensitive, while she probably shouldn't have said it, Dorit got robbed. And the robbers were so sweet and kind that they left her phone by the gate. PK comes home the next day, and instead of him going from the airport home to check on his kids, he comes from the airport to Cal's house to shoot the scene. This robbery just happened like the night before, less than 24 hours, I believe. And Dorit PTSD is so bad that she's still choosing to leave her kids to go over to Cal's house. It would make more sense to me that everybody would go over to Dorit's house. And it would make more sense to me because your kids were in the home that PK would be in a rush to get home to make sure the kids are okay. Even though Dorit said the kids are okay, it just had holes. The story just didn't make sense. And just like what Dorit, what Garcelle wanted to tell Dorit was, no, I think your experience with the robbery was real. I think that you do have PTSD. What I'm telling you is I think that it was set up by PK. That's what she wanted to say. No, you just didn't know about it. PK set it up. That's why he over here on some. I don't understand why the bitch just can't get over it because it's done. She got a job for next season. You want everybody else to understand what's going on, but your own husband, girl, low key is basically on some girl. Bitch, get over it. Hello, hello. Your experience was real, Dorit, because you didn't know what was going on because your husband set it up. Because y'all having money issues, and he know y'all needed that check from Beverly Hills. They talked about the necklace. They showed a clip from Julia Roberts. I thought the whole pretty woman stuff was stupid. Cause it's like, girl, are you calling Dorit a hoe? I mean, cause Pretty Woman was about a hoe. Am I? Girl, have y'all not watched Pretty Woman? Pretty Woman was about a hoe turned into a housewife. Girl, now that might sound like more like Erica Jane than Dorit, but girl, that's what I was like, girl, what? It's cute, but I don't get it. I don't get the Pretty Woman reference to the anniversary night. But it is what it is, girl. PK, she says PK was saying they bring up PK and the whole like them being separated. Erica Jane putting on the show for BravoCon. Y'all going to BravoCon this year? I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to get my ticket as soon as they go on sale. I'm setting my alarm and I'm buying my ticket the day they go on sale. VIP, baby. Hello. Girl, just write it off, girl. That's my plan, anyways. If everything goes according to plan, my plan is to make sure I have all my stuff set up, and then because I know how it works now. Like, last year when I went to BravoCon, girl, I just kind of had on blinders. I didn't know what was going on. Girl, I was excited. I was nervous. Girl, crying. It was so much going on. Girl, happy. Girl, who is this? Um, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, so girl, so they bring up, Dorit and PK's marriage. And Dorit lets it be known that PK was staying at Boy George had came into town for a couple of weeks, and he was staying with Boy George for a couple of, for I guess for those weeks while he was in town. I see Sutton look when Sutton looked at Garcelle. I tell you, Sutton and Garcelle are a kiki to me. Last episode, they both put their head. You can tell Garcelle and Sutton are like real friends in real life. Girl, when last episode they both put their heads down at the same time. Girl, this time, girl, Sutton looked over to Garcelle, and Garcelle was like, "Oh, girl, that's it." I was cracking up. It was so funny. Um, Andy was basically trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, so are y'all separated? And here go, Garcia. I mean, Dorita's like, words have meaning, or whatever. She said something along the lines of basically, because her whole thing was we were not separated. I got what Dorit was trying to say. No, he just went and spent the night with his homeboy. But no, we not separated. Don't put that out there. But just like Garcelle said under her breath, so now she knows now words have meaning. Like, Dorit want to have it both ways. And on one breath, it's you don't know what's going on. The next one, oh, you know words have meaning. Hello? Erica Jane. Does Erica Jane feel bad about going after Denise? Not going after Denise. Basically, getting Denise together. She said no. I wouldn't either because Denise wanted to fight with Erica Jane. She just didn't know that Erica Jane was gonna wring her neck and sling her every which way. Girl, Denise was not prepared. I don't even think I was prepared for the shit that was coming out of Erica Jane's mouth, girl. Um, uh, Crystal basically think that Erica Jane is lying, or either Tom is lying. I don't know that I don't know that much. I don't know anything about dementia, Alzheimer's. I don't, right? They say Crystal says she does what she does. I think her father, and then she's like a part of an organization. And I did do a look Google, and it says that I think from the time somebody is diagnosed, I think they say it could be anywhere between 3 to 11 years. I think that's what it said. And Crystal was basically trying to say that based off of where you saw Tom walking through, you saw the paparazzi pictures of Tom. Tom looked a mess. So Crystal's whole thing, basically, it made sense what Crystal was saying. Based off how he was a couple of years ago, there's no way that he will be able to stand trial because it's only going to get worse. Okay, girl. So how was he able to stand trial when we saw how he was just the other day? And so Erica was like, I don't know. I guess I guess if she just wants to say that he's lying, just go ahead and say it. Girl, the nigga is lying. Or either bitch, you lying. That's what she wanted to say. What she did, I think she did say it. She said it took Garcelle. Or either she's lying, or either it's her. Did Erica Jane say she was still friends with Tom? I gotta hurry up. It's starting to get dark. Did Erica Jane say she was still friends with Tom? Because Andy asked her, like, do you still keep in contact with any of the people I guess you were friends with when you were with Tom? And then she say him? I could have sworn that's what she said. Erica Jane, bitch, that's why people think you had something to do with it. Then she says she don't know, she can't explain why she met up with the victims. I don't know. Erica does come across. Don't get it twisted. I do love when she just like when Erica Jane's just sitting there. She's just sitting there, neck straight, back straight, right? Giving you very much dancer. Not slumped over, not slouchy. She's just sitting there, right? I love the way she looks. But it's like, Erica, you do give Ice Queen type of tea. And girl, you give it at the wrong time. Sutton with the magic mic. We gotta hurry up. Sutton, girl, you was mad. Girl, I don't care how you want to slice it and dice it. You want to put your good Lafayette 148, girl, your good Gucci pants on, girl, because you thought that you was about to, girl, get your clit, girl, rubbed on by the body boys in Las Vegas. Suddenly you was pissed. You was upset. You were jealous. Instead of you just waiting your turn like Kyle did, you had a fit. That's all it comes down to. It ain't got nothing to do with you being on American Ballet Foundation Association, girl, whatever. You was mad because you didn't get to open your legs up to the men up in Vegas, girl, but you should have waited your turn. You could have went up there too. Sutton basically starts talking about her being under control when it comes to her husband, and how he told her that she was moving. Basically, the family was moving to London. And she's never, I guess, had a backbone when it comes to her husband. And she basically, ex-husband, and she told him no, she's not going anywhere, and James is not going anywhere either. When Kyle told Sutton, you want to talk about my life, but you don't even want to talk about your Uber driver you kiss. I said, "Ooh, get a Kyle, girl." And then Sutton tells Kyle that you've always treated me, you've always been mean to me. Listen, I don't think Kyle ever liked. I don't think that they've. If Lisa Rinna was still on that show, They, and when I mean they, I'm talking about Dorit, Cal, Erica Jane. They will be treating Sutton like shit. Period. And Teddy insinuated that that Sutton was a drunk. Cal insinuated, Dorit insinuated it. Girl, wasn't they, at one point, wasn't they part of the Fox Force 5, whatever they were called? Yeah, they all low-key full of shit. Garcelle low-key full of shit because, girl, instead of her just saying she don't like Dorit, she won't say it. Dorit, girl, they just been wringing your neck this whole reunion. Cal, definitely, girl, my good eyes on you. Sutton, girl, the Magic Mike stuff, girl. And on some real stuff, if we're gonna be honest about it, I could see how Cal could feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's a reality TV show about the whole bringing up my marriage on camera. But it's a reality TV show. Are we really supposed to just walk around here shooting the show and we see the headlines and nobody ain't supposed to say nothing? Like, girl, you don't want Dorit to bring it up in the car with you one-on-one. You don't want Sutton to bring it up, so ain't nobody supposed to say nothing. Girl, if Dorit can't even bring it up with you one-on-one in a car, girl, I'm not even being messy bringing it up in front of the group. I'm having a one-on-one with my friend. Like, girl, what's going on with you and your man, girl? You mad at that? And you mad, like, girl, what are we supposed to do? Annabelle, girl, quiet as this kept. Anna Michelle, she can go. I'll keep Crystal over her. Hello? Anyways, girl, y'all see, girl, y'all see, it's just started raining. I don't know what's going on with this weather, girl. It's too much going on. Let me see them high can come down. Let me look up the notes, y'all. Every time you touch me there, hey, you make me feel so hot. I love it. Everything you do is so seductive. Girl, y'all need to get into that Britney Spears, girl. I know some of y'all be late, girl. That's been my album since it came out. Blackout by Britney Spears. Girl, once I wore that album low. You're the perfect lover. I'm in love with all the things you do. Yes! Come on, Britney! But that's my album. And then some. Girl, Sutton said the streets told her about girl was Sutton. I know that's right, Wendy Williams. Sutton told them, girl, the streets told me about PK having a woman in the car. They said, what streets was that? Yeah, okay. I said I don't know if she's a type to put vodka. Girl, that low key girl that was playing in Sutton face about that vodka stuff. Dorit and Cal were low key playing in Sutton's face. But it's no coincidence, girl, that shout out to Nene Leaks. That Teddy, Cal, and Dorit, who are all friends, are all pretty much trying to put out there that Sutton has a drinking problem. Come on now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.